This is the untold story of the Africa, richest man. You've heard of Elon Musk. You've heard of Jeff Bezos. But the richest man in history was an African king you've probably never heard of. His name was Mansa Musa. And his wealth was so great, he caused an economic crisis just by giving away gold. Mansa Musa was the ruler of the Mali Empire in the 1300s. He controlled one of the largest and richest empires in African history. At its peak, Mali produced nearly half of the world's gold. Yes, half of all the gold on earth. His empire included parts of modern-day Mali, Senegal, Gambia, and Niger. In 1324, Mansa Musa made a pilgrimage to Mecca. But this wasn't a normal trip, it was a grand procession. He traveled with 60,000 people, and 100 camels. Each camel carried hundreds of pounds of pure gold. Everywhere he went, he gave away gold freely, to the poor, to cities, to rulers. When he reached Cairo, his generosity caused gold to lose its value. He crashed the economy of an entire region, just by being generous. But Mansa Musa was more than just rich. He was a builder, a man of vision. He built mosques, schools, and libraries. He turned the city of Timbuktu into a center of learning, trade, and Islamic culture. Long before the Renaissance in Europe, Timbuktu was already a hub of knowledge in West Africa. So why don't we learn about him in school? Because most African history was erased or ignored in Western education. But today, that's changing. We're telling our own stories. Stories of greatness. Of power. Of pride. Mansa Musa wasn't just the richest man in African history, he was the richest man in human history. And his story deserves to be remembered. If you want more powerful stories like this from Africa, subscribe to the channel. Like the video. And share it with someone who needs to hear this. Let's rewrite the narrative, one story at a time.